Alright. Ooh. I'm gonna counterspell it. We get one of those. Dang, I feel like this is a good time to use it.
And the guy behind counterspells your
Oh,
counterspell.
you're playing that? Alright, fine.
So do we gotta... Don't you have to roll like a wild magic after that happens?
No, only for wild magic. Sorcerer, I think. I guess I don't know. I've never
What level are you counterspelling it at?
It's a regular 3rd level.
Okay, so it's a 4th level counterspell that the other one has. So
I counterspell the counterspell.
I wish I had counterspell.
So the web, I can tell you already, the web is on fire. But everybody,
They're also on fire.
yes, they are. You guys, well, they're metal, so they don't have any flammable parts. I need a dexterity save from the 3 of you.
Plus bless, don't forget.
Well, is web also concentration?
Huh?
Oh, you already used it.
You can use it. You get it every single
Oh, okay.
But if web is also concentration, it's gone.
Oh. Yeah, web is concentration.
Okay, no bless, unfortunately. 12 for Taylor.
16.
I'm not doing that.
Ooh.
I made a 9.
Okay, so you made it, so you'll take half.
Okay.
The damage is 25.
I'm gonna do absorb elements as a reaction.
Don't you have 26?
I have 24.
You got roast chicken back here. How much damage? 25?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I believe the amount of HP on a web is 20. So
Okay.
Yeah, but it also does 2d4 damage
You gotta have like
Fire
evasion
damage.
or something as a
Yep.
monk?
if they have.
Oh, it's a rogue thing.
I'm pretty sure monks also get something similar. And that can be level.
yep, they'll take the 2d4 as well. You want to give me 2d4?
Yeah. Where are the foresight at the worst to try to pick up?
I guess that's targeted.
3.
Okay.
2
Okay.
and a 1.
Okay. That's his turn and their reaction. Scary Bear. Oh, poor Scary Bear.
He's trapped.
Yeah.
He's probably gone.
And he took the full damage on that one, so he's incinerated.
Bye, buddy.
Taylor, you're up.
My turn? Okay. Well, I don't really care about the guys running away, so I'm gonna move up here. Read how absorb elements work real quick. I think I get fire damage on my next attack. How much though? 86. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and attack the first guy. Nat 20! Hell yeah!
Okay.
Good job.
Oh man, this is gonna be so much dice. It's gonna be 2d8, 2d6, and 8d4. So, give me a moment to figure all that out. Does it matter if it's fire damage or not? Like, I have to report that separately.
The damage doesn't. I don't care.
Okay.
Jesus, so many dice.
Tell me about it.
Nice. And you get advantage, right? Because they're in...
They're not. Well, I mean, they're in the fire, but I don't think they're webbed anymore.
Yeah, no,
necessarily.
they took care of the webbing.
Okay.
41 damage with the first attack.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not bad. And I'm gonna attack again. Some of that's radiant, if that matters. I doubt that
Nope.
it does. Does a 16 hit?
It doesn't.
Okay, then the second one misses.
Okay.
Alas.
The one in the back kind of pushes forward. I mean, we don't really have a lot. Yeah, pushes forward, and we're going to say kind of flanks you. So take the one in the back and move it past
All right.
and to right there on you.
Don't really know it's got
Do you have
space for
opportunity
that.
attack?
I mean, he's still within range.
These things are giant, man.
Yeah. The he's going to take swings at you,
Sure.
Taylor.
Yep.
That will be a total of 2, just straight swings, and they both miss.
Cool.
Jesus, that is a really low roll, buddy. Okay, that sucks.
Yeah, real bummer.
Yeah, it's terrible. Then in behind, take these two. You see behind where he was just standing, 2 wizards teleport in.
Awesome.
And that ends
It'll be a long day.
their
Hey, you got
turn.
any of those healing potions, Otter? You can dump down Kree's.
Otter, it is your turn.
All right. Cool.
You should have a bunch of healing potions. We've split them all up.
Yep, yeah. Because I was going to say, I can't remember the...
I have them right here. So we also have, you have 3 potions of fire resistance, 2 potions of flying, and in terms of healing potions, you should have 2 supreme, 2 superior, 2 greater, and 3 common healing potions.
All right, I'm going to run up to Kree. Obviously, he's laying on the ground.
He's right next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, beak up. Right? and I pour the supreme in his mouth,
Okay.
in his beak.
So that is
And so that'll be my action.
Supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
Right here.
Can you get those on our site?
We do sell those.
Let's see what they look like.
wow. Oh. 10d4 plus 10.
See how easy it is? We don't need to do counting. We just got it available.
It's ready to roll.
Ah. Because it's dice.
Oh,
10,
that is true.
15, 17, 19, 20, 25, 35 hit points.
Nice. Makes you back up.
Okay. That ends your turn, Otter.
Then I can, as a bonus action, I want to do Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So that I can move. And I'm trying to figure out. That's going to be easier because we're all kind of trapped in here.
Yeah, there is a door there, but
Okay, so he's gonna go pew and go past everybody because he's so fast. With Zephyr Strike, you don't take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna actually go back over here and kind of nestle myself next to the wall, so I kind of hidden.
Okay. 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 That ends your turn. Kree, now that life has been breathed back into you, just before you were going to take your first death saving throw, what do you want to do? And he would have taken fire damage because you need to take some fire damage because you're still on fire.
Oh, did I?
Right, a fireball. Yeah, you're fine. Well, you went through the flaming web, so yeah, you'd have to.
Okay. Just give me a number.
I mean, it's your 2d4, so you roll your own damage.
Oh, okay.
gotta stop hurting yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep you alive, man.
I know. I wanted to.
Why is the tank standing in front of me?
You're in the way of the horn of blasting.
Oh.
We didn't.
I mean, you can, like, ready in action if you want to tell me to get back.
We didn't really agree who took it, but
No. But if you've got... I guess I don't know who has...
I feel like you would have just, like, taken it, like, knowing the party, like,
Yeah.
that would have been one of the things you'd be like, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah, Otter would not have taken it.
Either Kree or Taylor would make sense as somebody who's likely to be up front.
I'm going to push past Taylor.
Okay.
I'm going to stand in front of you like this.
Okay, the automaton is going to take its opportunity attack on
He's
you.
still in range of the automatons.
I was right here the whole time. I'm just moving around Taylor's space.
Okay, well,
If
it
the
doesn't...
automaton can move around me, I think Kree can.
Yeah, Taylor is technically still here. I'm just
Okay.
moving. And
We're doing like a cool back-to-back thing.
yeah, I am going to use the horn
Like Charlie's
of
Angels.
blasting.
Like, exactly like Charlie's Angels. Yeah, I'm holding my longsword like this, which is a little weird, but it's very
Right.
cool.
Okay.
Like,
Which way are you blasting?
It's a cone, so I'm going to blast this way.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15 Constitution save.
do I need to take that too?
You're
You're
protected. Okay.
Part of me hopes it explodes, but I mostly hope it does not explode.
Okay, and if they make the save, what?
It's half damage.
Okay.
So it's 5d6.
Do you need some scissors or are you good?
Yeah.
No, but maybe- Ah, come on.
Good rolls. 12, 17, 20, 21 damage. Okay. So who passed, who failed?
So, this guy here, he failed,
Okay.
and this wizard here failed.
Okay. So they took 21. The other people took 10 damage.
Yep.
And
Do they get knocked prone?
no, they're all considered deafened.
Oh, that means you can't cast if you're deafened, right? You can't cast somatic stuff?
Let's see.
I mean, I've been able to talk when I can't hear.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, I could have sworn that was like a...
They can't hear and automatically fail any ability checks that require hearing.
Okay.
And then I will use not patient defense.
Sentinel, please say Sentinel.
Huh? my monk ability.
Yep. Which one?
Yeah, it is patient defense.
Okay.
I believe. And then I will move back, not provoking any opportunity attacks.
Okay. Okay. The automaton that is right in front of you is going to...
Oh, hold on. I gotta check and see if this horn blows up in my face. That's a good thing to do.
I don't want to roll with these dices anymore. Those dices are not
That's good.
treating me well. Let's switch over to this one and this one. Okay. So the first automaton is going to take 2 swings at you.
Yep,
First one is a 26 to hit.
that will hit.
The other one does not hit.
Okay.
And that is 8 damage.
What kind?
Bludgeoning.
Okay.
And
So we got somebody out the door.
Taylor, it is your turn. Hello. What's up? Kiddos? Are you just hearing voices?
It might have been someone's stomach rumbling or something.
Yeah, somebody's stomach rumbling. Okay.
My stomach was rumbling, but I definitely heard that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought I heard something too, so.
Okay. How's the automaton in front of me looking? So I think that was one that I crit and got hit by the horn of blades.
It is looking like it has taken some damage, but it is still pretty well standing.
Alright, I'm gonna attack that one, I suppose. Nope, that first attack's not gonna hit. Second attack probably will, because that's a 22.
22 hits.
Wait, 25, mistake. Alright, so that's gonna be... 28 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, D8 plus 44 plus 8 is pretty good.
Great.
I'm probably gonna drink a potion real quick. I kind of assumed we split the potions up while we were up there, because I already added, like, our divvying up. I'm just gonna drink a common one, just to stay up with it. Good. 9.
Ooh. I have it now.
Yeah.
Taylor's done.
Okay. 1 second. I need to order pizza for lunch quick.
For you and your children, but not us, as I recall.
Not even breadsticks.
I am actually ordering breadsticks.
Do you see these guys?
Not for us. Yeah?
Remember.
Yeah, you got those.
Mm-hmm.
You can maneuver over there. Let's see. Stop moving.
All right, it's 12 o'clock. You gotta be done by 1.
Yep. That's why I'm ordering now.
Cool.
Okay, you guys don't want anything?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. And that was just your turn, Taylor? Right?
Yeah. Should probably get one of these potions of strength. I mean, you get a
Okay.
free bonus action every one.
Pizza is on its way, and the second automaton is going to he's going to take 2 swings at you as well.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's 11 I rolled. So 22 plus 4 is 26.
Damage?
Yep,
Okay.
bludgeoning. And that will end their turn. The tall wizard raises up his hands, casts a spell, and all of the miscellaneous fires that are here go away. The dwarf says, "This is enough of this. Just come along quietly, and we'll put you before the judge for your tribunal. Comply now, and things won't have to escalate any further. These folks here, the hobgoblins, they have all gone through that door.
The bugbears?
Yep. And they've all gone through the door, and they've retreated back into that space.
Did they leave the door open for the fireflies or no?
Yep. You're gonna have them follow?
Sure.
Okay. Otter, it is your turn. And you see them, they are, I think we missed a step or two with those guys, but they have receded up the stairs there.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Otter is in this other room over here behind the wizards. And, what does he want to do? Alright, you know what? F it. I'm going to jump out and start shooting them with the wing clipper. So, yeah, I'm going to just jump into that doorway, shoot the tall one first. 23?
Hits?
Alright. You want damage now?
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, 13.
That's on the human or the dwarf?
17. Human.
Human? Okay.
Right, then I'm going to shoot the dwarf. Ooh, that's a fucking beefy one. 31.
Good God.
Right?
Yeah.
8, 12. Now, do I get a sneak attack on any of that?
I don't think so, because none of us are near them and you don't
Right.
have
Yeah.
advantage.
Then I'll use my bonus action to do one last attack. I'm going to shoot the human again.
These
And
are the robots, I
so,
swear to God. These robots are terrible.
so this is ending my spell, not quicken.
Cypher Strike?
Cyber strike.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got 18 plus, so 32. to
Hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
It's 10.
Dwarf or human?
Human. And then I go back into the room and I sneak and hide into the shadows or whatever.
Okay.
This, you got a
That's
bunch
why.
of those.
Kree,
I
your
don't know
turn.
what that means. 'Cause I don't know what that is.
I'm going to use Step of the Wind to stop me from taking opportunity attacks. And I am going to fly. Which one of these looks like the more powerful mage?
The dwarf looks relatively older than the human, but they both are pretty aged.
Okay, so the dwarf probably looks like he's probably the more powerful.
Looks like he's been doing magic for a longer period of time, yes.
I'm going to get behind him, fly right past him,
Mm-hmm.
then I am going to slap him with a grapple to try to put on the manacles of anti-magic.
Okay. He is, as you attempt to do this, he's going to try to put up a shield. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, no. I don't think that's going to get it. However, I can spend a key point to make, because that's technically an unarmed attack, correct?
Mhm.
So I'll spend a key point. Actually, I get 2 more unarmed attacks. It's Flurry of Blows. So I get
Okay.
2 additional unarmed attacks. No way. Come on now. Okay, that's good.
Time to buy some new dice.
18 is his
21.
AC. Okay. So you got him.
Okay, and then I'm gonna slap him with the manacles of anti-magic. So, I haven't been able to find any information on this.
I think it came from Larry's brain.
Yeah.
But the other dimension, like the dimensional shackles, requires a DC 30 strength check to take them off.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if the same applies, but you tell me what they do because
they just when they're clasped, they stop magic. So he can't do magic.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice, good job.
And then I really want to abandon Taylor in here with all these people. But I'm going to be in the way of Otter, aren't I, if he tries to shoot?
Yep.
If you still step in the wind, can you just go back to where you were?
Yeah, I could. Step of the wind, just...
I mean, that would be... I can't tell from this distance, but it looks like you're almost at the extent of your walking range.
I have 50 foot of movement speed.
Oh, okay. Never
He's a
mind.
monk.
Yeah.
There are no limits.
There are no limits. Okay.
Alright, so that guy's got... Dwarf Boy has... I'm just going to slap this on.
Here, put this on him.
Okay.
And I've already used that arrow of entanglement, I think, upstairs. So
Yes,
I
you
can't
did.
Use that. Just making sure.
He's going to go around like bonking people with the staff.
Yeah, because his hands are manacled.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there any like additional effects to this, or?
It's just going to keep him from being able to cast spells.
Okay.
Okay. That ends Kree's turn. The automaton who is in front of you is going to... It's going to attack you again.
Okay.
And the one of them is going to miss, but the other one is a 20.
Miss.
Okay. Sorry, 21.
Yeah, hit.
Okay. I got to do my math right.
You don't have to.
No, I do. 10.
Okay.
Okay. That ends that automaton's turn. Taylor, your turn.
I'm gonna call out to the wizards like, hey, you seem like reasonable guys. Are you aware that there's like a child abduction ring going on down here? Can we talk about that? Maybe call off your robots?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, do with advantage because of the special ring that I have.
Oh, that was
Good rolls.
bullshit.
Yeah, it really was. 13 is the best number I get from that.
Okay.
That stupid 2 kept rolling around. It was going to be useful, but no.
It was like an 18, and it rolled like 3 more times, and then settled on a 2.
Garbage.
It's amazing how you can roll. The roll it happens so quickly, but when you're watching it, you're on the edge of your seat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do still have attacks. Well, okay. Would you consider that an action or a bonus action?
I'm going to say that was a bonus action. Convince.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm just. Gonna,
I will note that if you attack the automaton
it's gonna undo
afterwards, that it would.
Fair enough. I'm gonna drink a potion then, because I'm a little bit hurt.
I am out of just about everything. I have no more key points. I have.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
minimal
maybe talk us
spells.
out of this first. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna do a superior to the B. Whoa. 10 plus 30 healing. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. The human wizard kind of raises their hands up like this as a dome of protection covers their area.
Okay.
And the dwarf yells back at you. The easiest way to resolve this matter is to let us arrest you, and we can bring it before the prefect.
Are we in the dome of protection? Or?
No, just the two wizards are. But Otter would be on the other side of it. It is closing off that door as well.
Is it like something that could be dispelled?
You can certainly try. Okay, Otter, your turn.
All right. So seeing this, you know what? I'm going to go over the doorway and then look, and I can see how everybody's laid out here. And then I see Kree over there. Obviously, I see Taylor ahead of him. Can I Misty Step behind Kree?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I do. I Misty Step behind Kree. I'm like, all right, guys, what do we do?
I mean, I think we have enough resources to keep this fight going for a while. I would love it if maybe we weren't doing this fight anymore. I also don't really want to get arrested.
Agreed.
Kree?
I think Otter's still taking his action.
Do you want to do?
Okay, so Misty Step is one of my Fey things.
Yep.
So I still have an action, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then the automatons are in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the bees are not very far away from you in the other room looking at the stairs that goes up.
Ah. Can I see them?
You can't, from where you're at, you can't see those stairs. Okay. There's a wall in between.
Okay.
Or like a pretty thick section of wall there.
Okay. So I'm gonna go.
But you know where the bees are.
Right? The fireflies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So
sorry, we don't have a fireflies mini.
exactly. Alright, so as a cantrip then, I can go ahead and or I guess no, my Misty Step was just a thing, so I can still do cantrip, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm gonna do Cecil's Storm Shot at one of that automaton ahead of me.
Okay.
And I don't know if you want to read that.
I don't want to read it. I want you to read it.
Okay.
So you're just going to keep this thing going?
Yeah, you channel the primal energy of storms into your free hand or spellcasting focus. An instantaneous blast of lightning at a creature you can see in range makes a ranged spell attack against that target. On a hit, they take 1d8 lightning. If it is wearing armor made of metal, it takes a 1d10.
Okay.
I always thought too that these guys take double damage from lightning. I mean, not specifically, but
go ahead.
Ooh, that's terrible. Yeah, it's horrible. I got like a 5.
Okay. The magic that shoots out from you, like, kind of just zips around the automaton as it rotates.
Right.
And it, like, just gets absorbed into the protective dome around the wizards.
I figured.
Okay. That ends your turn,
Yep.
Kree?
well, folks, what are we doing here?
Okay, so I am familiar with this town, and I know it's pretty shady.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think these guards would maybe be open to a bit of bribery?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, Kree, I want to try something. Can you maybe wait a little bit? So we're not hitting anybody?
Kind of want my magic back.
I guess, well, I mean, you can offer to take them off, but I don't think they're going to buy that.
I guess I could hold my action. I'll drink a potion first off. As a bonus action, I'll drink a potion. I will do a potion. I have 2 potions of Supreme Healing. I don't know if I want to go for a Supreme Healing. So I'll do a potion of Superior Healing, which is 8d4 plus 8.
Okay. That ends your turn, Kree?
Yeah, and then I will hold my main action to attack this guy.
The first automaton's going to attack you again.
Okay, they're still fighting. Cool.
That is a 26 and a 17 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay. That is a...
So can I attack him then?
11 damage.
I guess it depends on what you're...
Well, I was gonna hold it off to see if...
I haven't had a chance to do anything yet.
Well, I was gonna hold off just like in case there was any more violent...
So Taylor, it's your turn. I would say that you're holding to see what they do.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I'm going to address the wizard and say, I have a counter offer. I'm going to pull out the platinum bar that I have. It's worth 5,000 gold. I'm going to nod at the bugbears and say, the thieves in that shop were a couple of bugbears that unfortunately perished in the skirmish down here in the sewers.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. We get like super advantage, so I already get advantage normally. 20 total, dirty.
Okay.
Noise.
Okay. The other automaton, you hear them say stop. The other automaton is about to bring its arms down and stops.
Okay.
The dwarf looks up at the wizard, the human wizard, reaches into his pouch, pulls out a health potion, drinks it. Okay. And we'll do that here. The human wizard says, your story has some truth in it. Unfortunately, you were witnessed slaughtering some of the company that owns the business in broad daylight in the street.
It was self-defense.
You mean the creepy pedophiles that are stealing children?
The children stealers.
I'm sure a shop full of magical items has all manner of disguises.
Yeah, they were using semen.
Yeah, was somebody dressed like us? Somebody put a disguise on? It's magic. To frame us. We were framed.
Thank you for the backup, fellas.
Hey.
I'm sure we could come to some form of acceptable arrangement. Perhaps you were working in a official capacity for a guild.
You know what? I actually was. I'm so glad you brought that up.
We're actually the good guys here. We're just helping you.
These are just some hirelings I picked up.
Would you be so kind as to remove the manacles from my associate here?
Can I insight check him?
He puts his hands out of the dome.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah,
See if he's
go ahead.
gonna try to do some sketchy shit.
Like, take those automatons back then.
Yeah, tell him to call the automatons off.
It's a little difficult to maneuver in this hallway. Would you mind, Evan?
It's kind of like difficult terrain here.
Your robot, step back a little bit.
You hear him say...
24.
They both say, relax. And the two automatons just kind of like hunker down into a little ball of metal on the side of the path.
24 insight to see if he's gonna if he's planning to just double cross us as soon as I take off these manacles. Could I glean that much information? Probably not.
So you assessing this situation and assessing this shady fucking dwarf who is about to take a bribe, you realize there's probably a lot of double crossing that's happening here. But in this particular instance, that double cross may be in your favor.
Okay.
But it's hard to say that they won't try to just take the money from you once they have you in their custody as well.
So we still have to go into custody with them.
So he is just waiting for you to take the manacles off.
Well, let's start negotiating before we loosen people.
Because that's
here.
a pretty big bargaining chip here.
Yeah. Drop your protection bubble here and let's talk. Step forward out of your protection bubble and let's all talk. Then we'll decide if we're going to take the manacles off it.
Why don't you all come up closer to the bubble here so we can see you?
I'm good right here.
Why don't we step into this room and
Yeah.
have negotiations in the negotiation room? Or whatever's in there.
I don't know if we want to go in there yet. We haven't even...
We don't know what's in there.
I would be comfortable with moving this into a larger forum if you guys want to go into that room.
No?
We haven't been in there yet.
We're just like all interwoven here. Like I said, that's a big bargaining chip. You got to think that that's like these guys are strong.
While this is happening, the human mage pulls out a health potion and drinks it.
Otter pulls out a health potion.
Yeah, you see.
Like, how
Drink a potion.
are we gonna do this, man? We got health potions too.
Yeah, I take out a health potion too, so...
You need a
I'm doing okay.
2d8, 2d4.
Depends on, well,
The-
you're going to be a D4 depending on which one you're using.
Not the basic one, the one just above it.
I tire of this discussion, and
greater is 4D4.
and the human mage casts a spell. Here, the whole area that you guys are in becomes embroiled with tentacles.
Oh man, I love that spell.
Use
Whoa,
Hunger
whoa,
of
whoa.
Hadar.
That's my guess. If it is, it's one of my favorites. If it's not, then I don't care.
It's on my phone. That's why I can't find it there.
Well, hold on
It's
now.
like
Hold
5
on now.
seconds.
If we're gonna go run back into initiative order, I don't know if I feel about this free casting of Hunger of Hadar there.
Could be a Bard's Black Tentacles, I suppose.
It is black tentacles.
Fine.
As the dome comes down, you see the tentacles come up and grab you all.
Okay.
Alright, so my armor then reverses and
I need a dexterity save from all of you.
$26.
That'll do it.
23.
Nice.
That'll do it. That will not do it.
Shocker.
Okay, so you're going to take 26,
Jesus Christ.
and you are restrained.
Okay.
Who's got the wand of fireballs?
Not me.
I have
It just says keep for a pinch.
wand of magic missiles.
No, this is wand of fireballs. It just says
Yeah, we
keep. We just labeled
You
as
picked it up, so it's ever.
keep for a pinch.
So you are now
Okay.
restrained,
Okay.
and the wizard says, "If you would be so kind as to remove the restraints from my associate, I'm sure we can come to a amenable arrangement where everybody here can prosper."
That didn't seem like a move in the direction of like an amicable conversation.
We are not exactly in a great bargaining position here with 2 wizards and 2 robots. with
One wizard.
Tentacles. I got 2, technically 2 wizards. Just because you put some manacles on me doesn't take away his wizarding powers. For long.
And the tentacles that try to get me takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Magical piercing damage.
Yep. I don't know how that would calculate against a magical tentacle, but it's noted.
Okay.
If they act ugly, then
Yeah,
they're
magical piercing against magical tentacle.
Yeah.
He could just dome up again.
What if he's his hands?
Like, yes! Gotcha! Okay, but they're out of their dome now, correct?
He did drop the dome.
I think it's only fair that you drop the tentacles first, and then I'll take the manacles off. We're both
Tentacles for manacles.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Fair trade.
Then we have nobody restrained, and there's no hostility.
Yeah, we're all on the same
page. That was a hostile action you just committed.
Persuasion? Deception?
In the interest of fair negotiations.
You see the dwarf go over to the automaton, the one that was in front of you that has taken the brunt of the damage. He kind of inspects it and he says, "My poor automaton has seen some wear and tear. As it sits, I do not see this as a wholly safe environment for me and my associate. Of course, we could call for reinforcements. They will be here very quickly. Or we could come to a quick arrangement. What do you say? This arrangement will start with you removing these manacles."
I'm liking the sound of the quick arrangement.
1 second.
Again,
Hello, Larry speaking. Yep, are you at the door?
Yep.
Okay, we'll be right there. The pizza is here. Let me go get that for the kids.
Right.
Well, you guys figure out what you're going to do here.
Where's the Dave Con coin? I need the use of the Dave Con coin.
I gotta get around this corner here without
No, it's over here.
messing the thing up. Okay. There you go.
Leave this in the hand.
I mean, I think we should just resolve this before it gets any worse for us, honestly.
Okay, well that's a yes. So
Okay.
the Dave Con coin is spoken.
So yeah, I mean, I'm really low on spell slots and anything else I can do, honestly.
I mean, with the potions, I can keep going for a while, but they are doing a lot of damage, which I don't love, and I'm not going to be good at dex saving throw spells, which they probably have a lot of.
Yeah, we all have a lot of potions. I have no more monk actions. I'm done. And just for anybody watching, wondering how I got my monk stuff back after that last fight, look up Uncanny Metabolism and you'll see.
So on that note, if we go with them, are they gonna require that we give back all the magical stuff and all that kind of
which
stuff?
is my worry.
I don't know if we I don't really know where they want us to go. I think first thing, get the manacles off as a show of good faith, whatever.
Yep. Then do they teleport us back to the carnival? And they're like, all right, well, as long as you leave town.
Right. But see, here's the thing. This is the way I'm seeing it. Right now, we're 3-on-3. Okay. If we take this advantage away from us, we now lose any upper hand.
I'm just saying you can put it back on.
What if he just stops concentrating on this and puts the bubble back up? I can't get back into that bubble. And so now
Then we take care of the two.
When we leave. And if they follow us, they'll be out of their bubble. We go past the automaton, take whatever blows it gives on us for reaction attacks, get through the bugbear corpses and go.
These guys are fucking fast, though. These
Yeah.
are really fast.
I mean, if we're all double moving, they won't be able to attack us.
I think these guys have, like, based on how fast these guys got, I think these guys probably have,
Were
like...
they moving 60? You and I can outpace them. Otter can probably hide.
Or Misty Step.
Or Misty Step.
Okay. Alright, so you want to just do that then?
Take the manacles off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Load if we need to.
All is good?
Yeah, we're good.
All this crap.
Okay. So what are we doing?
I'm gonna go and take the manacles off again.
Okay.
So So I'm going to take my manacles back.
The tentacle spell relinquishes.
Oh no.
That's
Tentacles
fine.
in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
That's sounds like a really bad porn.
Or really good.
Or a really good porn.
And I walk back to my friends.
Wow.
So how much is this worth to you?
I guess a better question is how much is this worth to you?
Well, clearly we will need to show the constable a fair share of the goods that had been purloined from the shop.
Sure.
And there is the matter of our time and repairs to my friend here.
Alright.
Well, how about you can take the bar, assuming you're okay with that.
I offered it.
I'm sure that'd be plenty to repair your automatons and your time. And we can part out a good portion of the goods for you to take back. And then you can take the bodies of these couple bugbears we've killed and people upstairs and tell them what you have seen here going on. And,
And what have we seen here?
We'll give them the note that shows that they're trying to kidnap children and they're paying more for little kids or whatever.
I'm like, were you aware of this?
Kids have gone missing a lot recently. Go ahead.
Oh, 9. So that's great.
You just kind of stare.
The human, there's a as you say it, you see on the human's face a very poorly hidden attempt to hide his reaction. He knows something. The dwarf is like a lot harder to read.
Sure.
And
Okay, well, we just lost our leverage now because we took the fucking manacles off of him, and these guys are running this ring, presumably.
I think that's a bit of a leap.
Well, maybe they
At
do
least they
know.
why don't you show us around your operation here and explain to us what was happening with these children?
This wasn't our operation. They tried to kidnap me and bring me down here. Obviously, they were in cahoots with the boat.
Well, what do you have on under that mask of yours?
Ooh. Let me explain.
A face.
From the beginning, we're new in town. We came to
This one is not.
very...
They're bearing the symbol of the guild.
Yeah.
We're just hirelings. We showed up. I wanted to buy some things from this very clearly on the up and up, upscale shop. When we walked in, I was...
Has nobody ever told you to never shop at the first store you see?
One person, kind of
Listen, Bird
insignificant,
brain, okay? Look at him.
insignificant, but it just didn't really register.
I heard
Whilst
these guys with their fighting
perusing,
skills.
my comrade here was kidnapped.
Oh, put the mask back on. God.
I'm like, you wanted to see me without the mask.
Yeah, everybody's...
I just walked closer towards them.
No, put it back on. And they cast minor image on top of you.
Because you're a child, it has to be minor.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with that? You know, that's my normal face.
Clearly you meet the description for the higher payout.
What's the higher payout?
Whilst shopping, don't mind that. Whilst shopping, they kidnapped him, immediately began attacking, to which we responded with perfectly normal and applicable self-defense. And then you guys showed up. Now, there is the matter of the fact that we did take a lot of the shit up there. I will give you that. Yeah, we can probably come to an agreement on that, maybe. But as you can see, rationally, we've acted in self-defense through this whole thing.
Just trying to escape.
Just trying to escape.
Yeah.
Very well. Please right this way. And they escort you back out the way that you guys had come in.
Okay.
Should I put the mask back on?
Whatever you want to do. They cast image over you, so you look humanish now. You hear them whispering something to one another, and they say, "Come." And the two automatons stand back up, and they start to follow.
They call the fireflies back.
They, as the fireflies are coming back through the door, you see you guys are kind of headed out.
Are we in front of them?
Yeah, you guys, they're waiting for you to get out ahead of them so that they're walking behind you. The dwarf is in front, and the wizard is behind him. And as the fireflies are zipping back, you see the wizard, the fireflies see the wizard casting some type of mending or stone-shaped spell that covers up this door. Okay. It just blocks up the door. And as you guys walk out, that little doorway there becomes solid stone.
This one?
Nope.
The one where the door was supposed to be?
The one that you blew it out.
Okay.
And you guys find yourselves back in the sewer, being followed by two wizards and two automatons. And they head over, they direct you to go back up over the bridge, walk down this large side here. You see one of the wizards is kind of, as he realizes how slippery it is, he decides to get out ahead and just casts, what's the name of the cleaning cantrip?
Oh, prestidigitation.
Yeah, prestidigitation. Just keeps cleaning the sidewalk. You get over to where the ladder would have been. The mage just bridge, and the one automaton that isn't totally destroyed comes and just lays down as a bridge, and you guys walk across its back.
Okay.
And you guys go back upstairs.
Oh no!
You see where where they had broken through in the basement, where that magic was. Mm-hmm. That the entryway there that you had walked through with the amulet, it has just been clawed out of that space.
Even through the wall of force that was around this one building?
It was on the back room where the items were.
Yeah. So they clawed out around where the stones were that were enchanted. So that whole thing is just kind of laying there on the ground.
Okay.
And they take you back up through the front, and it is now just soldiers and officials everywhere. Mm-hmm. As you are getting close, they say, we have to make this look official. Do not make any quick actions, and we will ensure that you get through this unscathed.
Yeah, always happy to comply with people in authority.
The guy smiles. And you walk back out through the front, and the mages say, you will need to come with us so that this can be explained. There will not be any manacles involved. And he loops you around past past this tree.
Okay.
As you guys go back into town. The gate is still closed shut. And that's where we're going to end it for today.
All right.
Captured in a weird way.
Captured in a weird way.